570 Sports here with none the other than Holy Cross's Kaci Kranson. First off, before we start, I want to give a special shout out to Gallhan Auto. I also want to give a shout out to DePicho's Pharmacy. And I want to give a shout out to Jeff D'Angelo's Design Group as we are in his nice, beautiful studios. Kaci, so you remember the last time we had an interview, we were sitting in my kitchen.
It was a long time ago. I think it was my freshman year or sophomore year.
Right. So what are you thinking of the new setup?
It looks very nice. They did a great job.
Right. So how's everything going?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Can't really complain, you know? I mean, life is what they give us, you know?
Yeah, at least we got to play basketball. That's all I'm bad for.
Right. Speaking of basketball, I mean, the chances on this season actually happen were like pretty slim.
Yeah.
How grateful are you that you were able to play?
I'm honestly very grateful. Like coming into like the holiday season, I really didn't think we were gonna have a chance to play, and just getting the text that we got our schedule, I was just very happy. Like I was overly excited then when we got it.
Right. So I mean, it's been pretty. You haven't played many games this season yet, and against Lakeland, you get your 1,000-point. The one you pulled up for that 26-footer and it went in.
Yeah.
What was the thought process like?
I really wasn't thinking about it like throughout because I feel like if I came in thinking about only my 1,000, I would psych myself out. I just came in as a team trying to get the win, obviously, but when getting it, I was very excited. My teams made me signs, which was very nice of them, and just getting it, like I made a goal this year. Like I make personal goals every year, and just this year was my 1,000, and just getting that goal and achieving it early on was just outstanding. Like I feel like it was the best thing ever. So, and I also, this goal I made when I was like 6 years old. I always wanted my 1,000 when I was in high school, and just achieving it now, I just feel like air is like off my shoulders.
Right. So you have a teammate who's chasing her 1,000. What's your mindset with that?
Abby, I really hope she gets it. She's very close, and she's been working really hard, and she really deserves it.
Right. So something that I want to check with Abby is I want to check her rebounds because I think she might be close to 1,000 rebounds too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Offensively and defensively, she's literally a monster underneath the board. She's awesome. Right.
How do you feel that your chemistry with Abby is on the court?
Definitely, I feel like we have a really good chemistry, me and Abby. Definitely her getting the defensive boards, looking up for me for a layup, and then passing it back right next to Abby. I just think we have a really good chemistry this year.
Right, and you're going to need that when it comes to getting to that district championship.
Yeah, definitely. You know? That's a big team goal this year.
Right. So, I mean, how far do you believe that your team can get?
I just think wherever, if we work hard, play hard, just think mentally and smart. Like going into the game, I think we could achieve anything we want, but anything we put our minds to.
Right. So, what is that? What's today? So the other night, you guys were. The other night, I wanted to interview you guys, but I wanted to interview you, but I got stuck at prep.
Yeah, that's
for
okay.
The prep Abington game, but I wanted to come see you. But I was able to pull up, and your family fed me a whole lot.
Yeah, they did.
I'm like, yo, I didn't even want the food. Your mom's just like throwing food at me.
Yeah, that's her.
So that I hate to bring it up, but you got Dunmore coming in your house.
Yeah.
One would assume that your matchup would be Mariah. Can you tell me what it's like to guard Mariah? Because this won't be your first time.
Mariah is definitely one of the best players that I know around here. She's very smart on the floor. She's a great shooter. She's like very intelligent when it comes to basketball. I think it's definitely going to be one of the toughest matchups I have to do this year. So I think I just got to come in mentally prepared to guard her.
Right. So her last outing, Mariah, against Riverside, she scored 18 points. And I want to say Kylie Lavelle guarded her most of that game. So, you're looking at the size of height and the speed. You're right up there with Kylie. Do you think you could maybe slow her down?
I'm hoping so. I know they're two great players, so I feel like if I come in mentally and physically prepared, I feel like I can hopefully guard them really well.
Right. You better not give her 30.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Hoping
she
not.
needs 13 points to get her 1,000.
I hope she gets it, honestly, against us. It'd be nice to see her get it on our home floor, and she's been working very hard to get it, and she deserves it, honestly.
Right. So last year you got 570 MVP. You and Kaden Murfield. And this is random, but Caden's actually 18 points away from getting his 1,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, and he'll be going up against Scranton on Tuesday. Yeah, he'll be going up against Scranton on Tuesday.
I hope he gets it. He deserves it. He's been working really hard these past couple of years, so I hope he gets it.
He's another stud. He's another stud. So, I mean, I always ask a tough question, and this is going to be a tough question. If there was any player in the league besides the girls on your team, I know you take the girls on your team, so that's why I say besides the girl on your team. If there's any player in the league who you could put on your team, who would it be?
I don't know. There's a lot of great players.
I just need one.
I don't know if I could choose one. There's a lot. Like, I'm friends with most of them, and I just feel like they are all really great, honestly. I don't think I could choose one.
I'm taking one. I'll take Toomey because she's huge.
Oh, Toomey's great, and she's the nicest girl ever.
All right, I'll take probably the whole entire league. I could take Kylie. She's going to give me 35.
Kylie, Mariah, Chulo.
How crazy is that? Kylie scoring 35 against Dunmore.
That's awesome, honestly.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough to score on them. 35?
Yeah, she's really great, honestly.
Yeah. So playing AAU with all those, I mean, I know you weren't on their team, which essentially probably you will be in the future. Maybe, I don't know how it works down there, but whatever happens, happens. But just going up against them and practicing with them and seeing their work ethic. What do you think of those girls?
Going against them, like playing against them in the scrimmages when we had practice, I feel like they definitely made me work harder than I had in practice, and just watching their moves and stuff like that, like they were just awesome, like crazy.
Right. So, what move? I want to see if you see the same thing that I see. What move do you think Rachel Rose has that's like the toughest to stop?
Oh, she has a lot of moves. I like when she goes to off the screen, her step back is really good. She always switches those. Her floater, she has every move, honestly. You don't know what she's going to do.
I like her hesitation.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because that kind of catches people off guard. They're like, she'd be pulling it back on. She'd be like, oh, and then going right at you.
She has a lot of moves. You don't never know what she's going to do.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, let's see. Let's see what I want to go with this. So, I mean, you guys obviously have Dunmore coming in. And then after that, I think a couple games down the road, you'll have Riverside. Yeah,
it goes Dunmore, Lackawanna Trail, Riverside, and then back to Old Forge.
Right. I mean, what are you feeling? What's your thoughts about Riverside?
Riverside's a great team. It's going to be I feel like it's going to be a good game between us two. I feel like if we have our good matchups and we come in strong, I feel like it's going to be a good game.
Right. So, I mean, I know just from talking to you before, your GPA is really, really high. I mean, I know you don't really know where you're going to go to school yet.
Yeah.
But do you have any thought process of where you would like to go?
I'm not really sure what school I'd like to go to yet. It's still like up in the air. But I would definitely like to play basketball in school going on in the future. Right.
What about tennis? Are we going to try to play tennis? I mean, superstar tennis player this year.
Oh, that was just like a pickup. Like they were low on people for tennis this year, and I was like, I don't know if we're going to get a basketball season. And so I just did it for conditioning with my sister, because my sister really wanted me to play, and I was like, sure, why not? And then I ended up being her tennis partner.
Yeah, and then you end up going undefeated.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe you should try tennis, maybe.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. Just like for like another activity to do. It was fun.
Right now, did you play doubles, or did you play singles as well?
I just did doubles, second doubles.
Right. So I mean, like, have you played tennis throughout your life? Is you just signed up and just?
I played it when I was younger. I did like a lot of stuff when I was younger. I tried everything, and I didn't really like tennis. I liked more like physical sports, like more like running.
Right.
So I stuck with basketball.
Right. So do you plan on playing softball again?
Oh, definitely. Like this year, I would love to play softball. I love softball. It's another sport I really love to do. It's like totally different than basketball.
Right. Right. So what if a school comes knocking at your door and they're asking you to be a multi-athlete? They want you to play basketball and they want you to play softball. Are you willing to do that?
I think so. I love both of them sports, so I think just being able to play those in college would be just a dream come true.
Right, right. Well, I want to thank you for coming on. I want to congratulate you on getting your 1,000 point. That's honestly a great accomplishment. And
Thank you.
I want to wish Abby good luck, and I hope she gets her 1,000
Me too. I hope she gets it.
And yeah, I wish you guys the best in the future. Good luck against Riverside, Old Forge, and Dunmore, and all those tough teams.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you for coming on.